Recently, I was asked to record audio on a set for a local studio production. I would be filling in for another excellent sound mixer that got double booked on a couple different gigs. Everything that I needed was on a sound cart, and one of the first things that I did before everything was replace the external batteries on the Sound Devices 788T. Then I changed the batteries for the wireless packs. I was using a variety of different types of wireless microphones just because of what we had available. We stuck with the Sennheiser and Shure microphone mainly because these were workout videos, and the types of microphones that we connected were the proprietary kind that came over the ear, and the microphone sits right here. If they were lapels, I think I would have stuck with the Electrosonics because, as I understand it, those are like the top tier kind of wireless microphones when it comes to TV and media production. But we didn't want to use lapels because they're probably going to get sweaty and not stick. Also, you're going to have to worry about all of that movement from the cloth during a workout. Next is Comtex. These are the way that I would send music to talent during production from the 788T. What you're looking at is the receivers, and this is the transmitter. The talent would only want to hear music playback in one ear, so I would tape the other earbud down to the wire and run that wire down the back of their shirt to the pack sitting at their waist. I really like the angle at which the connector for the earbuds go into the Comtex because it's nice to have something at an angle a little bit, but not completely 90 degrees because I feel like it's easy to yank that out. The mix that I was providing to the headphones also went out to the green room as well as the edit bay. And speaking of the edit bay, I would retrieve the CF card from the edit bay that was dumped the night before and format it. In addition to the CF card, the 788T has an internal drive. So throughout the entirety of the production, I never formatted the internal drive on the 788T, but daily I was doing the CF card. That way, if something was ever missed on ingest from the edit bay, I had it at least as a redundancy on the internal drive on my 788T. The next thing I would do is rejam timecode to the slate. Over the weekend, the timecode drifted a little bit, and I wanted to resync timecode to the time of day. So I'd find an easy round number that was near a time coming up and jam the timecode. Quick tip, I feel like I'm probably the only person that didn't know this, but if you want to convert to military time, just add 12 to whatever number that you want to find if you're past that 12 p.m. mark. I wish I would have known that much earlier in my life. On screen, I can't show you the actual moment where I hit the button to jam the timecode because I was using my phone to film, and I needed my phone to look at the clock on it, so when the second hand hits the exact moment where I want to jam the timecode, all I gotta do is hit that button, and then it's synced to the time of day. Now that I jammed timecode into the audio device, I needed to pair that with the slate. I would plug it in and hit a switch on the side of the slate to jam the incoming code. Now we have both the slate and sound recorder in sync. This was a multi-camera shoot, but none of the cameras that we were using on set could take timecode, so it's always nice to have timecode being read on the slate before you hit the slapper for syncing in post. Next, I would rename tracks or files to whatever our first record of the day was, and I would check the signals of all the wireless packs and make sure the signal flow was getting to where it needed to go. And besides actually miking up the talent themselves, everything is ready to go for our first record of the day. Zoom recorder, it's a boom, but you go like this. Oh, and it goes directly in. Right here is a video that was algorithmically chosen just for you by the robots that are taking our jobs, and this is my most recent video. If you like my kind of content and you want to subscribe, I encourage you to check out more of my films and then hit subscribe, or you can just subscribe right now. All right, until next episode, my name's Javier Mercedes, and I hope you're out there living a life of abundance. Bye.